Hey guys, it's Doug from Off the Trails. Inside my house today. I didn't make it out in nature today. Just got a lot of things coming up and work and whatnot, so I just figured I'd shoot a quick video today. I'll try and make it quick, anyways. I want to do a video on law of attraction and planting your seed. And what I mean by that, planting your seed, is I think a lot of people that try and manifest stuff, or they're getting into the law of attraction, a lot of them say that this stuff doesn't work. They tried it. They tried this way, they tried that way, and there's a lot of stuff online, a lot of videos on YouTube where you can learn how to do it, and there's so many different ways to do it, and I see a lot of people giving up, and they try it, and they doesn't seem like it's happening. They give up, and then they say it's all bullshit. What I want to talk about today is planting your seed. Now, what I mean by that is, I was reading a lot of books on the subject, and a lot of stuff that came up into mind, and I figured I'd share this video out there. And for the videos I've seen out there on YouTube, I really haven't seen one on this. I'm sure there's some out there, but I haven't seen one on this. Not very many anyways, but when people talk about the law of attraction or manifesting, stuff like that, they go about talking it in ways of, see, like if you're manifesting something, or if you want something in your life, you believe you already have it, and then, you're more bound to track that into your life. But the video I want to do today is talking more about planting your seed. Now, what I mean by that is, it's almost like if you're in a garden, or if you're growing any kind of like crops or plants or anything like that. But let's say you have anything, doesn't matter, any kind of plant. You have your seed. You put your seed in the soil and stuff like that. You cover it up, and then you water it and whatever. And manifesting in law of attraction is just like that. Now, when a person puts their seed in, and they cover it with dirt, they water it, and then they're sitting there watching it, and then you're just saying, well, and then the next day they come back and they check their plant again, the pot, the seed that they put in, and they say, wow, there's nothing there. Why isn't this something working? I did all the things I was supposed to do, and I put my seed in there, and I watered it, and I've got the right soil and stuff like that, and there's nothing happening. The next day, nothing happening. The next day, nothing happening. And then they get frustrated, and they're just like, this ain't working. I did everything I could on this plant, and I put my seed in there, and I did everything else. Nothing's happening. And I think that's what law of attraction and manifesting is, the same way. Now, for a fact that when you put a seed in the ground or the soil, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for that seed to sprout out, and it could be a week or two or whatever. But eventually, if you wait long enough, and you know that seed's going to grow into something, but it's going to take time. And manifesting is exactly like that for law of attraction. It's like, when you're sitting down sometime before you go to bed, or any time during the day, if you're doing some kind of meditation where you're sitting there and you're thinking in your mind, you're doing your meditations on your law of attraction, you're thinking about the things that you want, or the things you want to bring into your life, and you're believing that you already have them, and get the feeling. It's all about the feeling. How would you feel if you got whatever you wanted, like a new car or something like that? Or let's say a new car. Okay, there's a car that you really want, and you your present car, it doesn't. It's you need to trade it in. You just want a new car, and you just love this new car that comes out. So you're thinking about manifesting, and go down there to the dealership, sit into it, smell it, feel it, take it for a test drive, just get the feeling of it, and then when you go to do your thing, you're manifesting it, and your law of attraction on it. Think about how it felt, the smells in the car, how it felt like the steering wheel, the interior, and then just process that and just think, what it feel like to own that, to have that car that you wanted. And the point that I'm trying to make today is, when people trying to manifest stuff and do the law of attraction, they don't have patience. They want stuff just fast, fast, fast. They don't want to wait around. They want stuff. They want to see results. And I do the same thing. I'm not going to sit there and preach that, sometimes I do the same thing. I'm just like, come on, come on, hurry up, speed it up, and why isn't this working? And then I go back again. I'm trying to think about, come on, I'm trying to force it to work. So it's almost like planting a seed. Once you plant that seed and you cover it up and you water it, just put it away and just let it do its thing. Put it up and let it do its thing. It's almost like manifesting. When you manifest, go through the process of the process of manifesting and doing the law of attraction of what you want, and getting that feeling that you've already have it. And once you've done that, let go. Let it go. Just put it aside, and you don't have to keep doing it. I mean, getting like the feeling during the day, you can think about, that feeling about having it is good. But don't sit there every day and, trying to come on, please, can't do it that way. Once you do it, put it away. Once you, just put it away, just like the seed you put in. Once you do everything, you put it in the pot or in the ground, just let it go. It'll go. So manifesting and the law of attraction is almost exactly like planting a seed. It's, with like a seed, it's going to happen. You do all the things right. It's going to come up. That sprout's going to come out of the dirt, but it's going to take some time. And manifesting is like the same thing. It's just you got to have patience with it, and you got to believe in your mind that what you did, and for the law of attraction of it, you got to believe that it's the same thing as the plant. But you got to have patience with it. And a lot of people out there, I see, they just don't have patience. They're just like, oh, this shit don't work. It's all bullshit. It's just blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, they just don't have the patience for it. They want results in a day or two. And if they don't have it by then, they're just like, oh, this is bullshit. This is not working. This is all, what are people doing? But like I said, everything takes time. It does, I think we're living in an impatient world today where everybody wants results like this real fast, and it doesn't work that way. The world wasn't made in a day. Everything takes time. It's like learning a new trade or learning like a guitar or something like that. You're just gonna pick it up and start wailing out like Van Halen or something. It takes time. The more you put into it, the more vibrational effort you put into it, it's what you're going to get back. So it takes time, and I just wanted to shoot this video out there because I see a lot of people putting like a law of attractions out there, manifesting this, manifesting that, but they don't. A lot of them don't say you got to have patience with it. Just trust in yourself, believe in what you're doing, and use that kind of plant your seed kind of thing, like I'm talking about with your manifestation. And use that like just think, well, if I plant a seed in the ground, it's going to take time for that to come up. Well, so is the law of attraction. It's just the law of attraction. It's going to happen. It's the law. But you got to have patience. And so I figured I'd just throw that out there today. something that was just bothering me, because a lot of people are just like, they try it and they're just like, but and sometimes I'm impatient too. I'll do something and I'm just like, damn, just, what the hell? It's just, but then I gotta tell myself, I gotta have patience. What I usually do too is when I do my law of attraction, like, you can do it at night, and say to yourself, or during the day or any time, doesn't matter, but just get the feeling of what that would feel like to have it, like you already have it, and live your life like you already have it. And sometimes when I do it, I get very impatient too, and I'm like, I mean, sometimes, like when people do like vision boards are really good too. Like when people make a good vision board and they put up all this stuff like their new house and their just like vacations and stuff like that, and having their new car, and they post everything on it that they want to have, and they put it up on their wall. So when they get up in the morning, that's the first thing they're going to see, and then they just vision it of them already having it. That works really good too. And I've seen a lot of videos where people have made vision boards, and they've actually come true, like beautiful houses, cars, and they talk about, well, I put this. There was this one guy that had a vision board he put up, and he had like this house and stuff. It was a beautiful, like $1 million home. And he put it up every day. He'd wake up, and he'd get up and go out there and look at it every morning. He'd see this, his vision board. He did it for many months, and then he actually over time or something like that, he actually took it down and put it in a closet or something like that. And I think it was like maybe a year or two or something like that. He actually got the same house that was on that vision board. The thing is, he didn't even realize it until like he was actually already moved in. He was actually already moved in the house, and then he was going through his stuff, and he pulled it out, and it was his old vision board. And he's like, holy shit! He almost collapsed, because it was the same picture of that house was the same place that he got. It was really amazing. So, I mean, it took him that long. I mean, I think it was, I don't know, I want to say like maybe 2 years or something like that, 3 years. But like I said, be patient with it. It doesn't matter. It could happen like the next day. If you manifest and do your law of attraction, it can happen in a couple of hours. It can happen in a couple of months or a couple of years. But just keep in mind that you gotta keep the faith with it, and and just believe. Just know in your heart that that's yours. And so the whole process, this whole thing about the video is just, people just got to be patient with it and just trust yourself and do it. And another one too I want to say is a lot of people don't talk about out there, at least I haven't seen it, is when you're doing like manifesting and stuff like that, and you have your friends and they don't really know anything about it, or like your family or something like that, and you go to tell people about what you're doing that doesn't have a clue anything about this or anything like that, unless they're interested. But usually people, if you go and tell people, hey, I'm trying to manifest this and make it come into my life, and manifest this beautiful car I want, and most likely people go, yeah, okay, yeah, right, I'll believe it when I see it. Or they shoot it down where they say, oh, that stuff that's all a bunch of bullshit. And a lot of people that do that, like they go out and brag and telling everybody like that, and they get this negative feedback on it. That actually damages you for manifesting, because it puts that doubt in your mind. So everything that you're feeding off, like of friends and stuff like that, all their doubt and all their disbelief, that goes into your subconscious. So you're actually shit, maybe they're right. Maybe it is all bullshit. So you don't want to be, the thing is, don't even tell anybody unless, like another person that's trying to do it, or, hang around with people that are actually trying to do manifesting, because it's more of a positive vibe than a negative. So if you're out there, and you're telling people that have no idea of what this is and how it works, and they've done no research on it like that, most likely they're just going to think it's all bullshit. And they're just going to send negative vibes to you, and it just doesn't work that way. It's just it's just going to make you it's going to make you fail, because it's just putting that disbelief in you. So my advice to anybody out there is just keep it to yourself, and just talk about it with other people that understand it and then have done it. Otherwise, it's just like anything else. It's just like, in life in general. Like if you go up to tell somebody, hey, I'm going back to college and I'm gonna be a rocket scientist and all this, and I'm going for this, I'm really gonna, they're like, yeah, okay, pal, yeah, I don't believe it. You're so full of shit. You ain't gonna make it. You're not smart enough. You can't do it. Blah, 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 blah. So it puts that negativity in you. So the best thing to do is don't even say nothing at all. Just have it to yourself and just believe in yourself. And then once you do the manifestation, once you manifest something, then tell them. They'll be like, damn, how do you do it? I guarantee it. So I just want to put that out there, because I don't see a lot of people saying that. It's all just manifest this, believe this, and do it. But you got to look at the other things, the truths about it. And like I said, there's just a lot of people out there that just impatient people. Just a lot of impatient people. I'm one of them. I do the same thing, and I'm still working on it myself. I've gotten a lot better than I was, as far as just being impatient with things. I'm just like, I want things now. I want to see results. I want to see a sign somewhere saying, okay, this is coming into my life. But like I said, just do it. Do the manifesting and the process of doing it, and just set it aside. Like putting a seed in a pot. Cover it up, water it, and just put it aside. It'll do its thing. Just believe it. It'll come up soon, So I just want to shoot another video on that, and just kind of reference that with planting a seed. I think that's a really good reference to it, and having faith and just having patience with it. And so anybody out there that's manifesting or trying to bring something in their life, whatever it is, just have patience. Believe in it. I mean, only us, the one who's manifesting stuff, can actually believe in ourselves. Just believe in yourself. And don't worry about what people say, or, you can't do it this way. Just believe whatever is in your heart. Believe you can do it and manifest it. It's a law of attraction. And we're all individuals, and everybody has their own belief about doing things, and do whatever works for you. There's a lot of videos out there that different ways of doing this, different ways of doing that. Just pick the best one that works for you. And it's almost like keeping a surprise from people. You don't want to go up and just tell everybody and spoil a surprise. Just keep it a secret. Keep it within yourself. Keep that a secret. Like, nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody knows what I'm going to go out and manifest in my life to bring forth. And just, even like, see yourself too. Like, if you're going to keep it a secret, and so when you manifest it, when you actually bring it into your life, or just think about it too. Like, that day that you get that one thing that you manifest and it comes into your life, just see what the faces on your friends or your family's faces, what they'd see, just see it in your mind. Be like, oh my God, oh, I can't believe you got that, or just see it already happening, but keep it a secret. And that fuels the fire too, just knowing that nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody knows what I'm manifesting. so that actually fuels it too. So I'm gonna get going. I'll try and make some more videos. I didn't get out today and do a video today. It's just a really gloomy, dark day. I'm trying to. Sorry about the lighting in here. I try to get some more lights on it and make it more brighter in here, but it's just really dark out and dim day. So I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you in the next video.